Hello everybody, welcome back once again to my Legend of the Dragoon walkthrough. So the last video there, we did the whole, every single one of the ancient dragoons. I think that's kind of what they are. And then here I just included this shortcut here. Now I don't know if this only happens once you've defeated them all, or if it looked like I was completely restored here by whatever that was. Some, remnant healing power of Shirley. Again, I don't know if that happens after you've defeated them all, or if, after the first one, you can come back, heal here, and then go for some more. I'm not sure, but just because I didn't want to completely leave that out, I tossed that at the beginning of this video. The rest of the video is going to be all about the other major side quest, I would say, that is available right now, that wasn't previously available, which is Faust. So Faust is, obviously you need to go down back into the glacier and down to the bottom until you get to Flanville Tower. And obviously we were already here once, but you're not able to fight him right away because you don't have the Vanishing Stone. But now that we have it, obviously you have to get the 50 Stardust in order to get that Vanishing Stone from Martel. But at that point you can come in here, and this was a mere apparition. No, that stone is the Vanishing Stone. Okay, yeah. So this is this event won't happen, obviously, unless you've got the Vanishing Stone on you. And you can actually fight Faust, or this apparition version of him, but you can't win. I don't think you can deal any damage to him. So pointless to try that until you've got that Vanishing Stone. So all right. Anyways, the therapy ring, by the way, was right there. Obviously we were here earlier to pick that up. And those are really nice, to be completely honest. Especially if you're using Dart's Soul Eater, and you want to keep using that and not have to pay the upkeep. You can just equip the therapy ring and it'll cancel the Soul Eater's effect out. So that's nice. And then again, earlier on in the game, before I started getting those agility items, I had a therapy ring on whoever my weakest character was, essentially the whole time. And arguably, other than the agility accessories, I actually really, really liked that accessory. I would say that I used that, again, more than any other, aside from some specific War God's Calling, for whenever I needed to boost up my my accuracy to do a unique monster fight. Down here, this is kind of like seems like a little bit of a kind of a maze, I guess. But I didn't find it too difficult to get down to the bottom. And there's our second Dragon Helm. Those are, good if you don't have Legend, Legend. Is it Legend Cask or is it Legendary Cask? Anyway. So there's got, they give you an extra 50% HP. So it can really help boost up, some of your weaker characters, or just really catapult some of your beefier characters even higher. But not my favorite helmets. I very much like the Legendary Cask instead. I think that the evasion, as well as the the magical defense, is much better than just having a bunch of extra HP that is just going to get hacked into anyway. So that's my stance. Here I'm just trying to prepare for Faust. I think I did go with the Soul Eater. That's a little surprising. I'm wondering what... Ooh, going with a Bandit's Ring too. Okay. And then we've got, Legend Cask, Bandit Shoes. Yeah, we went full agility here for Faust. I don't know if that was worthwhile or not. I think that if I could do this again, I would probably try to buy those. What was the last town that we were in there? I don't think it was in Ulara. No, it was in Rogue, I believe. I think Rogue has. No, jeez, no, was it Rogue? Ugh, I can't remember actually the town. Now I kind of feel bad. But anyways, there was a couple of accessories for sale, and I believe one of them gave. I can't remember if it was 20% evasion for both. I believe it was both for physical and magical attacks, or if it was 30%. But those combined with legend casks, and I mean, if you really want to go all out, you can go with 3 armor of legends, and I believe those have 50% physical attack evasion as well. So if I'm remembering correctly, anyway. But anyways, if that's the case, you could. I mean, you're basically not going to take any damage. Well, I mean, you might take a little bit of damage, but you'll also be able to just straight up avoid a lot of it. I mean, if you're looking at a 50 to 70, possibly 50 to 80, well, it's at minimum, 70% evasion and possibly 80%. Again, depending on what that accessory actually does. And unfortunately, I don't remember the name of it either. I really actually wish I would have bought a couple of them, or a few, I should say, and actually just given them a shot. And the reason why I say that too is so the agility is going to be really good because Faust is incredibly fast. And so oftentimes you're going to end up, getting hit by usually two spells back to back. And, if you're not careful, your characters are going to get messed up. So I would say, I mean, I don't know that you absolutely need to take a healer with you, but obviously I did. I had Miru with. I think Miranda would work, very well too. The good thing about both of those characters is they're they've got a lot of magic defense as well. And Faust is just all about throwing spells at you. So keep that in mind if you want to, take one of your characters like Albert, who does not have good magic defense, and if you need to protect him basically because he's going to be getting slammed, pretty hard. Unless you've got legendary or legend casks, or I can never remember now if it's legendary or legend. But anyways, and here I actually made a mistake. I know, it's surprising, right? For some reason, I thought that you could still use the special command, as long as your other characters had, at least 1 bar of SP. And that's not the case. I think everybody has to be maxed out in order to, because you can already see I can't use it anymore. In my idea here, or what I actually wanted to do, was get everybody down to, get the other 2, Albert and Miru, down to 1, and then then go and do the Faust battle. But again, I didn't remember that every single one of your characters has to be full on SP in order to use that special command. And obviously the reason for that was I wanted to be able to use darts, Dragoon, like the regular Dragoon attack, and not have to input the, powering it up. I wanted to just go right into Dragoon, using the power or the, being that he's equipped with the Soul Eater, figured he'd be doing, a really good amount of damage. But, unfortunately I just, I didn't remember that everybody needs to be full. Or I shouldn't say I didn't remember. It's that I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I think previously when I had done it, some of the other characters didn't have their 5th Dragoon levels yet. So they were capped out at, 3 or 4 at the time. And that still works. Obviously, you can still use the special at that point because technically they are full. They are maxed out. But obviously, in this case, everybody's maxed out at 5. And so, if even one of your characters isn't at 5, then you can't use that that special command. So so that's probably why this looks a little weird and you know, it was a little disappointing when it was disappointing when I got into the Faust battle, and I was excuse me, I got into that Faust battle and I was like, oh, I guess I can't use this. So there goes that strategy. But here I'm just, and then, you know, the other thing, it's obvious here, I'm just defending with Dart to try to get that HP back that he's losing every turn, while the other two, you know, go about their business. But yeah, that's that. And then we'll just kind of continue on here. I vaguely remember doing one more battle for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I wanted to do this. Maybe Albert's still at 2 when I wanted him at 1. Is that what happened here? Let's just see here. Oh, no. Miru is completely out. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to get her to 1. Boom. There you go. Perky step. And even 100. And then here, I mean, I should, you know, just attack with Dart from this point. And it's still funny. It obviously hadn't dawned on me that I wouldn't be able to use that special command. I think that was when I actually got into the Faust battle, where it was like, oh, okay, I guess that's not happening. But yeah, so we'll just guard with everybody else. Bring it back around to Dart's turn. And I'm going to have to heal him as well. I didn't really want to start out the boss fight, you know, 1,000 health behind, but oh, and in here I'm even. Yeah, I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. My Blazing Dynamo was not maxed out, so I still kind of feel bad about that. I kind of feel like if you're taking on Faust, it's almost a bit of a slap in the face for him to not even be completely maxed out on Blazing Dynamo, but that's all right. All right, that should be it. So let's heal Dart, and we'll get on our way. Yeah, Healing Fog. Got plenty of those. Is this a dead end? Then what was the apparition of Faust about up there? Run up. Too late. Too late. All right. Where are we? It seems to be the bottom of Fanville. Crafty humans, it's a sin of contaminating my sacred Flanville. It's an idiocy worth of total death. This is not an apparition or ghost. It's the true magician Faust. It is surprising to see a person who still knows my name after 11,000 years. Even more amazing is that you have the vanishing stone that turns away my apparition. It's a miracle. Has he been living since the dragon campaign just like you, Rose? It seems so. You stopped being surprised since you met Charles. It is not unfortunate or unusual to live for 10,000 years. You agree with me, Faust? Not a bad being a human and ageless. And what is your desire? Do you want to serve me, the ruler of the world? You are the ruler of the world. In the near future, after the remobilization of my Flanville, the eternal absolute dominance, which even Melbuframa couldn't achieve, the day I, Faust, became the king of the world. He's annoying. What are we going to do, Dart? Yeah, we got to finish him. Can't leave such a dangerous guy alone. You are ignoring me, the feared wizard. I now understand your desire. Do you? You desire a painful, wretched death. It will be no problem. I will grant it to you now. Okay, if you say so. I don't think that's how it's going to pan out, buddy, but you're welcome to try. And this is kind of interesting. He's got some creepy little wizard guys around him too. Although there isn't multiple targets. It's literally just Faust. But I found that a little interesting that he's got some little. They look like little cultists around him. And then Faust himself looks kind of like a holy man, right? He's got looks like a bishop robe, whatever the little Pope-looking hat on him. But, all right. Anyways, all right. So we're going to slow him down a bit here. Speed up my other peeps. And, yeah. I really actually probably should have used that speed up on Albert. But, oh, look at that in a guard. All right, so that's just weird. That's another one of those times where, you know, that's just a bizarre decision. There's no reason to be defending like that. Yeah, like a power up on him. You know, I wanted to make sure that I was using power. Like, I wanted to line it up so that my power up overlaps with his power down. But, yeah, just defending in there in the middle of it just is a really dumb way to go about things. There's no reason to do that. So the magic shield will be useful here. Really anybody that you're worried about taking a lot of magic damage, you know, in this case it would be Albert. I think he's got the worst magic defense of all my characters, but really, you know, oh my gosh, 4,000 on Blossom Storm? Now, this guy, I think he's got 28,000 health, which seems like a lot at first, but, you know, the fact that I just hacked 4,000 away from him is good. And then here he uses a wind spell on Albert, which is funny. 345. Okay, that's really lame, buddy. And then here is where I realized, oh, I can't transform, or I can't use the special. So, yeah, so I just was like, all right, well, I guess we're doing this. It was fuck it, we'll do it live. You know, one of those moments. Oh, man. Failing on these blazing dynamos. There we go. Boom. 5,744. And again, that's not even a maxed out blazing dynamo. That's still only rank 4 or level 4. That was a cool attack. I don't know what that was. It looked like a tiger. And then here's a fire attack being used on Dart. I almost wonder if this guy was like programmed incorrectly, because he seemed to always specifically target, like, okay, so that fireball thing or burnout or whatever spell that was, that would have been very effective against Miru, but not on Dart, you know? So I almost wonder if there was a programming issue with this guy where he accidentally, you know, actually goes specifically for, you know, whoever is like the most benefited or would take the least amount. I don't know. Just a probably a bad theory, but it just seems weird. Oh, this looks cool. What is this? I don't think I've seen this spell before. This guy's busting out all the cool stuff. Yeah, look at this. Boom. Okay, yeah, so this is like a multi-target water spell. There, Albert took a decent amount there, 555. And keep in mind, that's with the legend cask on, too. So, yeah, I don't know. I really wish I would have. I wish I would have bought those accessories that increase evasion. I think that would have been really interesting to try out here. Although it's possible that it would have just completely broken, you know, the game and made it too easy. But I still want to try it anyway. Maybe that'll be my goal in between this video and the next, is to. Actually, I might even have enough money now that I can actually do that. I need to get 2 more Armor of Legends, and then, you know, it would be like 3 of those accessories, whatever they are. And again, I can't remember them. I can't remember the names, but I'm gonna try that, I think. Because I think right now Miru's got 50% physical evasion and 50% magical from the combination of... And again, I think it's the Armor of Legend that gives you 50%. That's how I remember it anyway. Or that was my theory. And then she's got 50% magical. But everybody's got, 50% magical resistance from the Legend casks. So... yeah, look at that. Same deal there. Using a wind attack on Albert. Just not bright. This guy's supposed to be super smart. He's, been around for whatever, 11,000 years. Although that did it. Was that 690 damage? I mean, if that's the case, that's pretty impressive. And then here we've got a rave. Freaking love raves, dude. Oons, oons, oons. I think he uses it again. Yep. More rave, baby. Party. All right. So yeah, not. Ooh, look at Albert. Albert's actually in the yellow. That's impressive. So yeah, this is time to start healing. And actually, that's another reason why I should have came in here, or why, being bottomed out on SP before the battle started was a bad idea because, Miru could be doing some really good healing, although, I think it's going to end up being fine, but you don't want to, really be... I don't think you really want to be having to build your SP during the fight with Miru. She's got items to throw and stuff like that. So coming into the fight at 5 would have been much better. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, she almost filled up Dart. See how close did she get with Albert? Nah. Albert's still missing 700, so I don't know. And that's even with a Legend cask, so I think that means that she should actually be healing for more than she normally would. So I don't know. That's kind of weak. I guess the other option would be to throw healing items, but I don't know. That's probably fine. I mean, otherwise you just use, that spell with her a couple of turns in a row. Nothing really wrong with that, I don't think. The key with this guy, though, is to just is to not fall too far behind. You still need to be, making way on damage, and not just blowing all of your healing items just to kind of get by. You need to be making some forward progress. So that's the worry about this guy. And if you've either brought the wrong people or, I don't know what wrong. Well, yeah, I suppose Kongol would not be a good character to bring here. He would get slaughtered. But not being leveled up, not having your final editions, that sort of thing would be not probably the real good way to go about it. And not being equipped well, because I don't know. This guy is tough, and if that's the case, you can always come back here later too. There's some other stuff that I could have done first, but I wanted to give this guy a rip when it was, I guess, earliest, or when I could take him on as early as possible. And wow, I am failing hard here. What's going on? This isn't even that bad of an angle to be, trying this blazing dynamo. Look at this. What is going on? Boom, boom, blood, fail. I had to check how many more times I failed because this was getting embarrassing. But I think it's either this one or the next one is successful. Oh, there we go. Nope, missed the last hit. I thought I had it. Boom, boom. I took some footage of trying out Omni Sweep with Hashel, and oh my god, it was so bad. It was obviously the first time I had ever used it, so try not to be too tough on myself. But man, it was bad. It was I mean, I don't know how long, probably 5 minutes just to get one success. And yeah, it's just a tough, really, really tough addition to pull off. Again, I would argue it's the toughest in the game to actually do, but obviously that's my opinion. Other people could think some of the other ones are tougher, but I still actually think Albert's, well, actually it's probably Congol's. Congol's is probably the easiest. And then Rose. Rose's is probably next, and then, I don't know, Albert. And then, I don't know, probably like Blazing Dynamo, and then Perky Step. And I don't think that really leaves anybody left. Yeah, I think that then it's just Haschel. That's tough, though. I mean, I feel like Perky Step is pretty easy to pull off once you kind of get it down, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd probably switch that up and say Blazing Dynamo is, man, I don't know, though. It seems so easy sometimes. That's tough. It's tough to really order them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Perky Step, though. I feel like once I got that down, it was just a walk in the park. I don't know. And same with Blossom Storm. That one is just, because the first couple of hits are really easy, and then it's like hit, I don't know, I can't remember if it's 4 and 5 are back to back, so it's, that's probably the toughest part. And then the final hit is pretty easy to get right as well. So as I say that, then I fail a bunch and on like the first 3 hits. And there we go. Boom. And man, that looks cool. I like that like overhead spear stab that he does for the last hit. That looks really cool. Hey, look at that. Another wind attack on Albert. Oh, man. Definitely should have mentioned this before, and I don't know why I didn't. If you're having difficulty with this fight, use Albert's Tier 2 magic spell. Because it's great. And will reduce damage. So, yeah. Albert's just solid. I don't know. Obviously, again, I've mentioned it a billion times, but he's by far my favorite character. Boom, that's it. Finishing him off with a Blazing Dynamo. That one wasn't too bad, too. Did I even fail any, or did I just nail it? And there's the big payoff. The Phantom Shield, 10,000 gold. So that's an armor of legend right there by itself. And then 20,000 experience. So just a huge windfall there for the rewards. The Dragon campaign is not finished yet. We'll finish it by stopping my father. All right, let's grab the spoils of war or battle here. Magical hat, that's junk. This is the Ankh. Holy Ankh, that's junk too. And a dancer's ring. That's the good reward. Obviously, I already had 3 of them, so it didn't do me any good, but it is by far the best accessory of those 3. Well, the magical hat is a hat, so it's not really an accessory. But anyways, I'm out of time. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.